Okay, we've got a champion out of Kemper. Let's go to Ken Mease, who's been out there all week long. What's going on?
Bob Estes is your 2002 Kemper Insurance Open champion. One-shot win over 1999 champion Rich Beam. Rich is going to join us here in just a couple of seconds. Let's show you some of the highlights. The shot of the day in round 4 belonged to contender Bob Burns. This is on the par 3 11th hole, playing about 165 yards, tiny little green, and Bob Burns puts it in for the ace. That got him to 12 under par, and Burns had a 2-shot lead on the field at that point, but he fell back mainly because of the 16th hole, a treacherous par 4. This is his approach shot, and the guys that were out there tell me this hit a spike mark or something, Rich, and took a really bad run and fell off the green, just kept going, and he ended up double bogeying this hole. He was tied for the lead at 11 under par at the time, and when this thing got done, it ended up in double bogey. What a way to fall out of the tournament. This might still be rolling as far as we know. Onto the drain it goes. So Bob Estes got the lead that way, and he held on. This is a courageous shot, too, because this plays about 200 yards over water, does number 17, and Bob Estes sticks it to about 6 or 7 feet. He did not make the birdie putt, but he safely had the 1-shot lead coming to 18, and it was a routine par on 18 for Bob Estes to hold on to the lead, hold on to the championship, and get that Waterford Crystal. Bob Estes after his championship.
But I did, play a pretty methodical round of golf because the conditions were so tough, and that's what it was going to take. So, I was in the fairway most of the time and hit most of the greens, and had to play for the center of the green a lot of times because you couldn't go with some of the flags because the ball was going to come up short or bounce over the back. So that's just kind of the way you had to approach it, and I made a lot of good 2-putts from long range. So I just think having experience playing in major championships, really helped me because this today played like a major championship setup.
So Bob Estes is your Kemper champion. 1-shot win over this man, one of the most popular golfers in recent Kemper history. And Rich Beam, I don't know if you've done the math, but $450,000 in '99, $388,000 today. At $838,000, you are now the all-time Kemper money winner. You blew away Scott Hoke by $100 grand.
Yay me. Yeah, this golf course has always meant something special to me. I mean, obviously with the win in '99. Coming in this week, I missed the last 2 cuts. Just a little too much pressure on myself the previous 2 years. But now I really played solid this week. Hit a lot of really good drives, kept in the fairway all week long. And putter wasn't as cooperative this year as it was in '99, but so be it.
Now you're standing off the side of the green, and Bob Estes is up there. He had the long lag putt, but you're 1 shot behind him. Well, you were 2 shots behind him at that point. Yeah. But like when you see him on 17, then you see him coming. I mean, you want to shout Noonan, Noonan. I mean, yeah.
No, well, part of me does, but that's just not how it's done out here. But no, I mean, hats off to Bob Estes, who really played well. Obviously he played well all week. He started off well. Had a couple of hiccups, I think, at the end of the 2nd round, but came back with a strong 3rd round and obviously a strong 4th round today. So, it was just kind of his time to win, and, like I said, if I'd have putted a little better, maybe it'd been a different story.
Well, you become very, very popular here, but this is obviously your favorite venue, too, I would think.
It's one of my favorite venues, yes. I love coming back to the D.C. area. Got in actually a couple days earlier this year, went out to dinner with some friends of mine, and really just, I enjoy the area. It's very relaxing, it's beautiful area, and it's a nice week for me.
Rich Beam, thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely.
And congratulations. Second place finish at $388 grand is nothing to sneeze at. We'll hear more from Bob Estes at 11 o'clock tonight. The Baltimore Orioles, well, they built a 5-0 lead on the Seattle Mariners up at the Yard today and then let it slip away. Jay Gibbons in the 1st inning, 2-run home run to open up a 3-0 bulge. And as I said, they built that to 5-0 before the Seattle Mariners started to crawl back in it. The M's tied it at 7, and then in the 8th inning, Brett Boone, bases loaded, Buddy Groom pitching, grand salami. That made it 11-7 in favor of the Seattle Mariners. The O's got another run in the bottom of the 9th, but they couldn't win, and the score was 11-8. Lakers and Kings tonight at 8:30. That's Game 7 of that series, and obviously somebody's going to go on to the NBA championship. Chris Webber has been leading his team, the Sacramento Kings, and we'll see if he can hang on and do it again tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Kenny, thanks a lot. Sacramento was robbed in that last game anyway.
I'd like to see Sacramento, but I don't think they can do it.
All right, we're out of time. Thanks for watching. 60 Minutes is next.
See you at 11, everyone.